Hello guys. So something just happened. So I just did a whole hour video that was about to upload, and I just realized that my microphone wasn't on. So here we're gonna do it again, but this time it's gonna be a little bit faster because the other video was a whole hour long. But today I'm gonna be showing you guys my collection and all the units that I have right now. That hopefully I'll be getting more units soon. With this new LR Goten and Gohan coming out soon with the active skill where it brings Goku in and they do the family Kamehameha, I'm going to be doing multi-summons on that, and I'll be making a video on that. I'll probably have like around 350 stones to be making multis on, and I'll show you guys every single multi I do on that banner. None of the multis will be off camera. So yeah, here I'm going to show you all my cards. So let's start off with AGL. So I have the free LR trunks that you get from completing the event. I got him rainbowed when the little event came out for him where you get 20 stones and 7 Elder Kais if you LR him, and I did that when LR Gogeta came out. I'm pretty sure that's when it came. LR Gogeta, my bad. When the Dokkan Fest Gogeta came out. And yeah, so I got this unit from obviously the year 4 anniversary when they came out. I got shafted on that by a long shot. I did like 500 stones on the Vegeta, the LR Vegeta Super Saiyan 4 banner, and I pulled literally nothing on that banner. And I did like 500 also on this banner, and I pulled him on here. I'd even pull him in a multi. I pulled him in a single summon that was a fusion. I don't know how. I just got lucky, and I fused twice in 2 singles that I did, and on both of them I pulled 2 LRs. I'll show you guys the other one after we get to that type. But yeah, I pulled him, and then we have this, my second favorite free LR. If you want to count Vegito LR as the LR, then he's my first free to play favorite LR. But some people don't like to call him free to play, so I would say he's my favorite. This is my favorite LR to run on the Movie Heroes team. They do tons of damage even at 10 out of 20 SA. But if the int Kid Goku is on the next Dokkan Fest banner with the LRs, the LR Gohan and Goten, I could see them being on the banner, since it's like technically a kid banner if you count Goten, but I don't know what we'll do with that. Then we have him, Easy 8. I would recommend easying every type of unit that could be Easy 8, mainly if you have at least one dupe of him. Then we have this. I pulled him when he first came out. Very, very good unit. I don't know why people sleep on him. He has attack and defense 120% up. This is one of my favorite units in the game. I have him at 79%, which is mainly one of the reasons why he's one of my favorites in the game, because he does stupid amounts of damage. I use him on the Broly Broly team. I have, and this is what he looks like transformed, you guys probably know. I have transforming Goku. When he first came out, I pulled him in a single summon. I love this unit. He's very fun to use. Seeing him go all the way up to blue is very hard, but when it is, it's worth seeing. This free-to-play Broly movie event guy, I like this unit when he uses Easy 8. He's very, very good. Hits for like 1.2 mil on the Goku team. I don't really use him because I have better units, but good unit. Broly, oh my gosh. Gogeta, my prized possession from the Broly movie. Pulled him in a single summon, watching my favorite YouTuber, The Truth, obviously. I would say it's The Truth's luck. I literally, as soon as I pulled him, I tweeted at The Truth, and he even answered me. But like one of the greatest TU arts in the game, crits on every time he supers, amazing unit. Then we have Vegito. I know I put him in the first slot instead of the last, and I know he's probably gonna get an Easy A soon. It's very stupid of me, I know. Then we have Western Supreme Kai. I pulled her like in the unfeatured slots, and also in the free, at the time when the free ticket banner came out, I pulled her once, and then I pulled her another time in an unfeatured slot. This guy, he's not really good. I hope he gets an Easy A soon, because he's part of one of the blue stones, and that's what they're Easy-Aing now. I'll probably get him up to SA 10 and work on him more when his Easy A comes out. This guy I use on my Universe 7 team because that team really lacks on units. They need to make more units for that team. Again, I made the mistake and put him in the first slot because I never knew I was going to use him as much as I do. Then we have this unit. I just recently started using him and I got him up to SA10 because it's like a free SA10. When he's in his base form, because you can get a free the free version, I'm pretty sure, from the Goku in front or back event. And yeah, I tried to beat SBR and I tried using him because I don't have really enough fusion type characters, but yeah, that didn't really work out, let's just say. And that's really it for Super AGL. I have her reversed right now just because I know I'm probably gonna pull more units because I don't know why, I just feel like I am, so I'm just gonna keep her reversed right now until I get more units of her. Then we're gonna go to Extreme AGL. I have Majin Vegeta. I pulled him in a multi with one of the best units in the game, I will say. Yeah, I pulled 2 LRs in 1 multi. That's kind of crazy. I know I'll never get over the fact that I did that. Yeah, I like using him on the Pure Saiyans team with Transforming Vegeta. Very, very, very good unit. Hits for like 2.7 mil. This LR I don't really use that often, only in Battlefield. Yeah, just a unit that takes a long time to LR, not that good nowadays. This unit I just recently pulled 2 more of him off of the Zamasu banner. I had him at 55%. I pulled him from the first one I pulled from him. I don't remember the first one where I pulled from him, but I just recently pulled 2 more. I was at my friend's house and I had 40 stones left. I had 40 stones and I was like, let me just do singles, like screw it, let me just do it. I did it and I fused at my friend's house and I was praying that it was gonna be Zamasu, but it was Turles. So, and I did an extra multi off camera, and I fused and this was my featured unit. So yeah, very unlucky, but you know, he's a good unit, so it's okay. Have him. He's good for Battlefield, and if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have beaten SBR's Extremes AGL. So thankfully, I have him. Then we have Rose, the blue. I just recently pulled another copy of him off of a multi from the Zamasu banner. Yeah, there we go. That's one of him. One of my prized possessions. I love this unit. He was slept on when he first came out. Now everybody loves him. I pulled him on the banner when he first came out back in like September of 2018. I pulled him off of 1 multi. I remember Goku and Vegeta fused for me, and I pulled him in the last slot. And then we have some free-to-play rainbow cards that I have. And that's really it for Extreme AGL. You guys can see all the units that I don't have awakened and stuff. Alright, now we're going on to Tech. So Tech is where I'm really good in. Like, I have a lot of good Super Tech units. One of my favorite cards in the game, probably the 3rd best LR in the game. And then I'm pretty sure it goes like this with 3 top cards in the game. It goes him, LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku, and then it goes LR Kale and Caulifla, which I wish I had, but sadly I don't. One of the most iconic cards in the game, one of the most iconic moments of Dragon Ball Super. I love this leader skill. Has the highest amount leader skill in the game. HP, attack, and defense 177% up. Yeah, I love this card. Then we have this card that I probably will never get up to 150, just because I don't want him to be my 2nd highest LR that I have. So I'm just gonna keep him at this stage. Hopefully he'll get somehow, some ways better, just because he literally doesn't do anything. Like, I never even use him in anything, not even Battlefield. Oob, I had to pick Oob up. One of the coolest cards they could ever make for Oob, an LR for him. I love using him in Battlefield, and if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't beat the Resurrected Warriors SBR. Just LR Hercule. This guy I just recently rainbowed with a new era banner. I pulled him in the mono leader skill, and I'm happy I pulled him because now I have him rainbowed, and I have every other super mono leader skills. So yeah, happy I pulled him to get him rainbowed. Then we have this guy, which is one of the biggest mistakes I ever made, like picking him up from the Gacha Coins shop. He was 150 Gacha Coins. I have 284 exactly. If I didn't pick him up, I would have my Gogeta at 69%. Then we have this guy that I remember pulling with on the Transforming Vegeta banner. One of the greatest multis I would say I've had, probably before the 2 LRs with the Goku and Frieza and Majin Vegeta. I pulled him and Transforming Vegeta in the same multi, which was crazy to me. I've never had him, and I'm so happy I have him now, because now him and Super Saiyan 4 Goku, they work beautifully together. He does like 2 million just at 55%. Then we have this free-to-play movie event, Vegeta the Easy A's. This guy, I literally hate. He's such an underwhelming unit to me. People overhype him. He doesn't do much damage. Every time he does a super attack, he never gets additional supers when he does his additional attacks. But yeah, then I just recently pulled this guy off camera. So I was with my brother, and my brother just recently started playing. He has him at 69% and Zamasu at 55%. I know that, and he also just pulled the Broly movie Broly. If it wasn't for my brother, I wouldn't have him, to be honest. I had like 25 stones left, and I just did singles on this. Vegito a fuse for me. I got Vegito, and I pulled him. Very, very lucky of me. I love this unit. Honestly, he's better than Zamasu. You guys can say whatever you want. When he transforms, he can do like 2.5 million damage, and he actually has defense, and Zamasu doesn't. And then these are just father units. I use him on my Potara team to get the attack and defense 30% boost. And him I just used for Battlefield. And he helped me for SBR. If it wasn't for him, I actually probably wouldn't have beaten it either. And that's pretty much just it. I use him on my representatives of Universe 7 team. I wish I had the Android 17 Dokkan Fest. He would help me a lot better than him. And I also pulled him in the Kid Goku into Dokkan Fest banner 2 times. When I did the last multi, I pulled him, and I did singles after that, and I got a featured pair, and I pulled him sadly instead of pulling it into Goku. And that's actually it. And we also have like these units, and you guys could see like the rest here. Yeah, he's a really good unit. I need to get him Dokkan Awakened. I just don't have really a good team to put him on, so that's why I don't have him Awakened. So Extreme Tech, I really am lackluster here. I just picked them up. I'm gonna awaken them more as I get more dupes for them for Battlefield, but for now I'm just gonna keep them like this, because I don't really have a good team to put them on. Yeah, the only really good unit I have in Extreme Tech is this unit. I have him at 79%. I love this unit. I love using him on the Lineage of Evil team with Metal Cooler, and then that's really it. That's really all I have. I have him with, I could put like 1 dupe in him. And yeah, like I literally only have one of these tech cells. If I pull another one, I'm guaranteed to EZA him, because right now 55% EZAs are just like they're not really worth it, to be honest. And yeah, that's really all I have for tech, for Extreme Tech. I really don't have any units here. And now we're gonna go to Super Int, which I have a lot of good units here. I have my favorite LR that I have, to be honest. I love Gohan. This is my favorite character in the game, in the show, honestly, not in the game. I have him at 69%. The first time I pulled him was on the 250 million download banner in a single summon. Yeah, I know, very, very lucky. And then the second time I pulled him was in the New Year banner when you get the free LR. I pulled him, which actually I was really happy when I pulled him. Very, very, very good unit. And this is the second LR I pulled in the Super Saiyan 4 Goku banner, the anniversary. I remember I did like 300 stones straight just on the Goku banner, the Super Saiyan 4 Goku banner, and I didn't pull anything, and I got 50 more stones, and then I did another multi, and then I pulled them. And then I also pulled another one of them in a single summon, I remember. This is my first ever like Rainbow Dokkan Fest unit. I love this unit. I wish I could pull Zamasu so I could put him on the Zamasu team, because I know that he would do so much damage on the Zamasu team. He's really where I got my name Omen Ben from. So yeah, I love this unit. Then we have this honestly a father unit. He's just like, he's so like less superior compared to the FCR Gogeta, he's so much worse than him. Even at 79%, I have my other Gogeta at 69%, and he does 2 million compared to this guy. He only does like 1.6 million. Then we have this Gohan, who's, I never really use him. I need to get him up to 15 out of 15 SA so I can really get his full potential. Because these EA units really work the best when they are fully maxed out. And next I have this unit, which is actually one of my favorite units. I have him at 79%. I love running him on the Goku's lineage team. He's just so good. He does like 2 million damage, and when HP is 70% or lower, I'm pretty sure he just does like 2.5 million. He's a monster, and I use him on the Time Travelers team ever since I pulled the Extreme Goku Black. And then really it's just nothing. I have this Ribrianne that I pulled like a couple copies off her from the LR Kale and Khalifa banner. I think I pulled 2 off her, and then I pulled another off of like an unfeatured slot in like one of my multis. And then 3, and then just more free cards. And then this card, I hope he gets an awakening soon, so he could be a lot more useful than he is now, even though he's pretty good right now. Then we have this unit is a must-have if you have the Time Travelers team. She makes like Goku Black do so much more damage. I love this card. And then I have this card. I pulled him in unfeatured slots, just like from also the free ticket banner that came out a long time ago. Honestly, if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have been the Majin Buu SBR, because he just dodges and literally takes no damage for anything. Very good unit. And that's pretty much it for int super int. And you can see I don't have much other Kais. So here is extreme int. I have this what is it called? I keep forgetting what it's called. But I have this Vegeta. I love this card. Like when I'm using it for Battlefield, I never really use it besides that because the Transforming Vegeta has the same name as him, so you can't really run them together. But yeah, I love using him. This card I love using also. I really want to get really want to pick up another copy of him from the Battlefield token shop stuff. I'm 10,000 away. I need to get 10,000 more, and then I'll most likely will pull another get another copy from there so I can get up to 79%. Really help my lineage of evil team. Then I have this Janemba, which is one of my favorite units in the game. I have him at 90%. Need one more to rainbow him. He's just literally so good. When he gets hit once, he does like 2.5 million damage when he's on my movie bosses team with Broly. Then one of my favorite card in the game, his super attack is just so beautiful. Like, you can't go wrong with this card. I just wish he wasn't restricted to 6 turns before he transformed, but still a very good unit. I love his leader skill also. Then we have this card that and I just recently pulled him in the summoning video that I made yesterday, so you guys should go check that out also. This card I never really use anymore, only in Battlefield. He's just such a underwhelming unit. Like, I wish he was better than he is. He just doesn't have any key links, and he has no defense, but yeah. And we have Paragus that I pulled in an unfeatured slot that I love using them on the Pure Saiyan's team. Very good Pure Saiyan support. He helps out transforming Vegeta to do tons of more damage. When he's on rotation, transforming Vegeta at 55% does like 2 million when he gets his like Super Vegeta form. Also, he helps out the Broly movie Broly, do a lot of damage also. Then we have like more units that I just won't use. I hope he's getting an EZA soon, so he will do a lot more damage, and I'll actually invest in getting him to SA10, because right now I just really don't care. I'm never using him. And yeah, that's pretty much it for Extreme Int. And then Super STR, definitely my favorite free-to-play LR. He's just so good. He hits for 2 million. I've been using him a lot more recently since I just pulled the Trunks, and you know, when you pull new units in Dokkan, that's all you want to use. Yeah, so he does a lot of damage like for a free-to-play card. Then we have LR Beers that I pulled when Trunks and Mike LR first came out in the double rates banner. I pulled them in a single summon. I always pull like LRs and stuff in single summons. I don't know why. One day I'll show you guys what I mean. When I'll just be recording all my summons from now on, maybe put it into a little video. Like, but like this next banner that's coming out, I'll definitely be making a video for it. Yeah, I love this card. I put him on the movie bosses team. They're just beautiful. LR Pan. I love LR Pan. I put her on my Goku's lineage team. She's always going to be there. She just does so much for the team. She makes the cards do a lot more damage when she gets her active skills. She heals the team. She stuns. She does everything. I love this unit. STR Gogeta, as I was saying, stupendous unit. When he picks up like 3 rainbow orbs, he does at least like 2 million damage, and him and Gogeta together do superb damage. They're so good together. Like, you can't go wrong with it. Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. Easy aid, he's very, very good. If it wasn't for him, I would never like beat Battlefield that much, because the units I have here aren't that good, and I need to use him for like the worser like things, the worser like teams, because sometimes I'll use like there'll be two physical stages, right? And my extreme STR isn't that strong, as you can see here. So I use him as the leader, and then I just like pick up other units, and I just make him tank everything, and he's such a good unit to use. Only have him at 69% though. Now Jiren, I pulled him recently but I pulled him in the New Year banner, and I actually don't remember when I pulled my second copy of him. It wasn't that long ago, I remember. I like using Jiren. He's a very good unit. He hits for like 1.4 damage on the Realm of Gods team. He's really good. Yeah, I just like using him, and he's at 69%. This card used to be one of the best cards used to be the best card in the game like 2 years ago when the 2-year anniversary came out, and he was like the big like unit with Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. He has an attack 150% up. Like that was crazy at the time. And yeah, I'm pretty sure he was like the first mono lead. Don't put my word on it, but yeah, I like this unit a lot. I pulled him when he first came out. And then I pulled him in like the free tickets, the free ticket banners. Like, I pulled like 4 of him. He was like a featured unit. I literally could not stop pulling him. I like having him though. He helps beat like Battlefields a lot. Then we have pretty much a lot of free cards that everybody's seen. This card I pulled off the LR Khalifa and Kale banner. I pulled her off of a multi, I remember. I wish it was Kale and Khalifa instead of her, but you know, she's good. I like using her too. If it wasn't for her, it would be hard to beat the Peppy Gal's SPR also. And then the rest are pretty much like units I don't really use. I use Topo a lot for Universal Survival Saga category support unit. Attack and defense 30% up. I like using that. And yeah, that's pretty much it for Super STR. And then for Extreme STR, I just recently pulled another copy of this Broly that got him up to 69% for me. I pulled him in the New Era, the first multi. He was my featured EZA character. And then after that, I did the like 3 singles on the Trunks banner, and I pulled the Trunks. So that's really how everything worked out. Very, very good unit. He was really good at 55%. He does a lot more damage now at 69%. Then we have one of my favorite units in the game, to be honest. He does like so much damage. I put him on the future team with Trunks and the Goku Black, and when they link together, they do so much damage. When you have him, Goku Black, and Mai on the rotation together, he'll do at least like 1.7 damage at 55%. He's a very, very good unit. Then this unit I use on my Lineage of Evil team. If you get him to get hit once, he'll do 1.8 easily just at 55%, 180% attack buff. He's a very good unit. I love using him too. Then we just have this support unit for future and time travelers. I'm probably never gonna use him just because my time traveler's leader is Goku Black, and I can't use 2 Goku Blacks. And I would rather use the Mai than this as the support. And then yeah, that's pretty much it. I want to get him rainbowed soon. I'm gonna be working on that soon, because my main goal in Dokkan right now is just to get all the LRs. I just want all the LRs and get mainly almost all the Dokkan Fest characters. So yeah, and that's pretty much it for Extreme STR. And then I'm pretty good at super extreme, super physical. I have LR Yamcha at 79%. When he first came out, I grinded that world tournament. I got to like 4th place, I'm pretty sure, 4th, 5th place, somewhere around that. And yeah, ever since that, I just world tournament has been like so like AIDS for me. Like I hate the world tournament. I hope they do something with the world tournament that makes it more enjoyable. But yeah, I have him at 79%. He's actually a pretty good unit. I like using him on the. I like putting a team around the what are they? The ones with 2 people in them. I forgot what it's called. Then we have Great Saiyaman. I like this unit a lot. I don't really use him as much as I did like when they first came out. I used them on the movie heroes team for a little bit until LR Arale and Goku came out. Then I just put them in there because I'd rather have like 1.7 million damage than getting like they give an attack buff of like 25% when they get their full super, but like it doesn't really matter. And they also give 4 ki, which never really helped me because everybody on the movie heroes team does so much. Like they just work together so much, they get full ki automatically. This I have from SBR, completing like 10 of them, I think. Yeah, I really want to complete all the SBRs, and I hope for Goku Day they're gonna make a lot more SBRs. So hopefully they will do that. And yeah. Then we have this Super Saiyan 3 Go Tanks, which I pulled both of them in. I remember I pulled one in a single and one in multi with Gogeta. With the Broly movie Gogeta banner. I remember when they gave us 100 free stones, I did the multis and I pulled him and Gogeta in the multi together. He's a okay unit, like not an okay unit, he's a good unit. Like he does like 2 million damage. I like this unit a lot, but the other one is like so much better than him. He has defense and he just brings his defense down. Like he's gonna get like tossed up in there like when you use him. Then oh yeah, I used to use him on my movie heroes team, but now I use the tech one. The tech one does like 2 million damage on that team, and he does like good damage. He does obviously like the same around damage, just he doesn't have defense. I use him instead of LR Trunks on my future team because he just gives a lot of attack if you get super attacks off with him, and they just make the Trunks and all the other units on that team do so much more damage. And the LR Trunks doesn't really get a lot of ki, and I rather have like full super attacks like with him instead of just getting that. Even though like if maybe Trunks, if he had Fierce Battle, the LR one, then I would definitely use him. But yeah, I'm gonna be using him for now. And then we have Transforming Vegeta, which I already told you guys on how I pulled that iconic multi with the Super Saiyan 4 the Super Saiyan 4 Goku full power. I was really happy when I pulled him just because of this. This card is so good. When he gets an attack buff of 110% and defense buff, and he also gets attack 9% for each orb. And don't even get me started on this transformation, because when he goes here and the whole map just turns physical orbs, he does like 4 million damage on even his own team. And when you put him on a team like full power, for example, and gets 170 boost, he does so much damage. I'll always like love this unit. I wish I used him more, but so many more units have come out after him. But yeah, I just recently EZA'd him just because I was having some trouble with Battlefield, but I ended up beating the stage that I was having trouble with before I even EZA'd him. But I still ended up EZA'ing him just because I really like this unit, and he's a farmable SA attack. So yeah, and then we have physical Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta that I rarely ever use. I hope he gets his EZA soon, because he's not that good, to be honest. And I hope I pull more copies of him so I can actually encourage myself to get him up to a higher SA and work on him better. Then we have physical Super Saiyan Vegeta. which was my first category unit. I remember when he came out, I barely even played the game. I just had 50 stones and I did a multi on the first category banner that came out, which was physical Vegeta. And yeah, I pulled him on my first multi, I'm pretty sure. And if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be able to be Majin Buu SPR. So happy I have him, and I use him on the Patara team, and he's really good on that team. Then we have just like free to play cards. I love this card. Future Gohan, the second future category lead. Very sad unit, to be honest. I wish he was better. I love Future Gohan. He's such a cool unit. I hope they give him his shine with an LR or something, because they really made him bad. Like he just doesn't get a good attack. Like his attack stat will be 800k even on a 170% boosted team, and you have to work on his defense. Every time I used him in SBR, he never really helped. So yeah, that's that. And then just Kefla and Kale. Yeah, that's them. And yeah, that's and here's all. I really want to get him to Dokkan Awaken and get him to SA10, but he doesn't have any farmable units. I wish he started off at base form and then transformed, but they don't, sadly. So that's kind of sucks. He would be a lot more better for SPR fusions, because he seals, I'm pretty sure, on every attack. I'm not sure if it's every attack, but yeah, I wish most of these units that Dokkan makes, I wish they all had farmable super attacks, because older guys are kind of hard to get, not gonna lie. You have to get them, and I'm saving them right now for something good. Hopefully I pull this new LR that's coming out soon, and I'm gonna use all the ones I have right now. I don't even have enough to get them up to SA20, and they're not going to be farmable, let me just tell you that. So hopefully they give out more other Kais. And now extreme physical, LR Cell, I pulled him on the Trunks in My banner, the double rates banner, in a single summon at my friend's house. It was Vegito, blue, and this was the last LR that I thought that I was gonna pull. I'm happy I have him though. I've always wanted to pull Android 17, the Dokkan Fest one, to run a team with him, because they're just they hit for 2.5 on that team, even at 55%. But I'm happy I just pulled the Goku Black, because now I could run him on Goku's Black team, and they just do, so he still does 2.2 million damage just on Goku Black's team, and he's so good on Goku Black's team. I'm so happy I pulled Goku Black. He really is a good unit. And then we have full power Frieza, who I have him at 69%. I use him on the Lineage of Evil team. He does 1.8 million damage. He's such a good unit, and he gets a lot of additionals with his 11 additional, as you can see right here. Ooh, there we go. And yeah, love this unit. And then Omega, so I have him at 69%. I don't remember how I pulled two of them. I only remember that on the Broly banner, it was the last day it was there, I did one last single, and I got LR riding on I got Hercule riding on Boo's back, and I was there's no way I'm about to pull another Broly. There's no way. And it was Omega, and I was okay, I'll take that, because I did not have Omega, and because of that, I beat the SBR for Shadow Dragons, and I love this unit, to be honest. He does so much damage. I wish I could pull Gogeta Super Saiyan 4 just so I can have a better chance at beating that SPR, but I just never had luck with Super Saiyan, with Gogetas in the game. I don't know how I pulled the Broly movie Gogeta, but happy I have him. Then we have Broly movie, Broly. I remember pulling him was so easy for me. On my first multi, after doing 300 stones on the Gogeta banner, I had one multi left. And instead of spending it on the Gogeta banner, I did on the Broly banner. And I remember it was literally Goku riding by himself. I summoned, it screen cracked. And then second screen crack, it gave me along with when he wishes for panties. And then I pulled Broly. It was crazy. I don't know how I pulled him. And honestly, I use Broly more than I use Gogeta, even though I like Gogeta better. But I just have better units that I put on Broly's team than I have on Gogeta's team, even though Gogeta's team is more fun to run. But then we have just the Kid Buu, the support type, probably the best support in the game with attack and defense 50% up. I use him mainly on the Majin Buu Saga team, even though I barely ever run that team. And then I use him a lot in Battlefield. Battlefield, he's really useful. And honestly, if he was, I just recently beat Resurrected Warriors Super SBR Super Battle Road. And yeah, he was a big addition to the team because he helped with my defense. And I don't even have the Resurrected Warriors Golden Frieza. And as we're saying Golden Frieza, here's a Golden Frieza right here. And then just this Frieza right here that I'd never used. I took him even off my Lineage of Evil team because I pulled the other STR, Extreme STR Frieza. And then I have him. I really like him on the Shadow Dragon team. He links good with everybody. And then I'm gonna LR him soon. I have all slots open for him, so he's gonna be an easy rainbow. I just need to get with the Ginyu Force event. I just need to get Ginyu so I can get his SA higher. And yeah, that's really it. And then I just have like SSRs that I don't really have time to awaken. That's pretty much all the units I have. I would say I have a pretty stacked account, not gonna lie. For the amount of money I've spent in this game, I have a pretty good account. I haven't spent much money in the game. Like I'm nowhere near like even being a half of a whale. But yeah, let me know if you guys want to see anything like new, like anything that you would want to see. I'll be happy to make videos of any of your guys' suggestions. And so yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, and peace.